How to batch create AI images with Stable Diffusion. I'm using automatic 1111, which is the interface you can see here. So I'll show you the fastest and easiest one. Type your prompt in here. So let's just say girl, and then right click generate, and you actually have this option to generate forever. The one thing you need to be careful of is your seed down here. So it's like a Minecraft seed. Essentially, it needs to be set to -1 to keep spewing out random images. If you like load from last settings and you've left that as like some random big number, you're just going to get the same image over and over again. So just be careful of that trap. You don't want to like leave your PC running for 2 days and come back and you've got 58 million of the same images. So click the dice, reset it to -1, right click, generate forever. There are other ways you can do this. So the next step in my evolution was figuring this out. Prompts from file or text box. So what I did was I made these images for a game called Battle Babes. It's on Steam. You can play it now. It's literally out. But essentially, it's just like Hearthstone, Gwent, Uno had a baby. And this is what I do. So, well, this is the second thing I did. I'll show you the third and final thing after this, but it's useful to know all of them. Click that, prompts from file or text box, and then you need to copy and paste it here. Or you could upload it if you want. I just copy and pasted it into here. So I don't even need to open up Notepad really. But I would store them all in Notepad so you can like come back to them later, because it's quite fickle the way this remembers everything. So all your important prompts, make sure you save them somewhere in a Notepad or something like that. So Battle Babes is very sun, moon, blood, like all the different kind of aesthetics and fantasies. So I wanted to batch create like a fire babe, a water babe, a nature babe. So this is how I do that. So type in nature babe. Oh no, don't generate. Type in nature. Whoa. I can't even hold shift. So I was doing shift and enter to like leave me a gap, but it won't let me do that. So get your notepad open. Type in, okay, we'll do fire babe, and then we'll do water babe, and then we'll do nature babe, blah, blah, blah. Control C, Control V, or save this and remember its location, and then dump it into there like that. Just leave a gap, and that's what makes it work. So as long as there's a gap there, you can like list loads of things here, like eyes, mouth, and then same for that. So that's all you'd have to do, and then it would batch create that. So if I then scroll back up and click generate, it'll say, okay, creating a batch of 3 in here. It'll say we'll process 3 images or something like that. Okay, so that's the next step. Then what I leveled up to was a batch folder system. So let's say you've got 300 of these images. You then want to select your favorite ones and upscale them to use them. So this is like the workflow that I use. So let's look at, if I were to click generate forever now, so I've just created fire babes, water babes, loads of babes, it'll give me the date in here. So wherever you've saved your Stable Diffusion automatic 1111 folder, go down AI, go down, so you'll double click that to run, and then just let it cook. When it's done, you'll have this interface. Go down Web UI, go down Outputs, text to image, and then it'll say the date here. So if I click Generate Forever now, it'll create today's date, the 19th of June 2024, and it'll dump all the images in there. Then I'll take, let's say, 30 images out of that. I'll dump it into my Worthy folder. So these are upcoming Battle Babes. Hopefully I don't get demonetized. That one maybe. Let's get out of here quick. You can go play it on Steam. I'm on 9 reviews, so if you give me a Steam review, that would boost me massively when I get 10 reviews, so love you. But you then dump it into, you need to remember the file location like this. So click that, Control C, and then you've copied it, and then go into image to image if you want to upscale, and then for you, you'll be like on this setting. So that's the default setting. Click on this image to image tab, then click batch. Once you've got batch, you can just copy and paste your input directory. So I want to take all the images, the small images from the A folder, and then I want them to upscale it by 2, which is all this settings here. I've just done a detailed video explaining all this, but while we're here, it'll dump it into that folder. So you can like queue 30,000 images, come back 10 days later, and hopefully it'll still run if your PC hasn't exploded. I've managed to do this for like 4 days, and I got like 300 really good quality cards for Battle Babes. So it works like if you want to just leave your PC running, which I assume most of you do, this is the best method I've found. And then once you've done that, you can then upscale it again. So you just need to know this batch thing and this input and output directory. Literally go into it, click up here, Control C, and then Control V it into there. So the same process kind of applies for upgrading from this to this. So this is your spam out loads of them. Find that, oh, that's a nice one. Upscale it to this, and then really fine tune it with an animate upscaler by 4x with this one. So in order to do that, we go into extras, and then you'll drag them into here. Or you can use your batch process where batch from directory, the same rules apply. Control C into input directory, Control C, Control V into output directory. Click generate forever. Well, you just have to click generate and it'll do it. To make sure it's doing it right, it'll say will process 150 lines. So just make sure the image count matches, and just make sure it doesn't say will process one image. Like if it says that, you've got it wrong. Will process 200 images, you've got it right. Hope I helped. What else do you want to see? I've done a clip skip video. I've done my workflow video. I don't really know what else to do. Leave a comment if you're stuck. Love you all. Hasta la vista. Peace.